Everyone knows the Valley of the Sun is a beautiful place to visit, but did you know it's an amazing place to call home and there's numerous opportunities to own investment property. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Greater Phoenix metro area real estate statistics looking back at March 2023. Throughout the video, I'll be giving you professional information, tips and tricks on where and when your best moves will be. Make sure you stick around to the end for that. Let's start off with new inventory. Last month, 8,000 homes. The month prior, 7,000 homes. And last year, 10,000 homes. You know what? Stop. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm throwing all my chips in. Hopefully you like this style because it's more my style. Let's just talk boots on the ground real estate here in Arizona. When we see inventory is available, that's a good thing. When there's no inventory, there's a mad frenzy for sellers to put their properties on the market in probably any condition they can get away with, and buyers are forced to grasp at straws. You know how it goes. When you want to go to a concert and there's one ticket left, you know that you need two. You know what you're going to do to get that extra ticket. Pretty much anything. If your significant other wants to go to that concert, that is. Same thing as if there's abundance of tickets and nobody wants to go to the concert. Your friend calls you up and says, hey, I got 4 free tickets. And you're like, I really don't care. I got other things to do. I'd rather be sleeping. That kind of relates to inventory. When there's plenty of inventory coming in, no problem. Take your time. Sellers, you have to have your house in a good position to get it under contract. Buyers, again, you can take your time shopping because there's more inventory. Should it spin the other way? Well, the opposite is true. By the way, my name is Shawn Rogers, the lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team, and we make videos all about Arizona, just like this one. If you're interested in learning more, please click that subscribe button, then take a tour of our channel. I know you're going to love it. Okay, up next, active listings, meaning what's on the market currently. We just talked about new listings, which are properties being added to the market. And now we're talking about listings that are already on the market, houses that are already for sale, waiting for buyers. Last month, 12,500. The month prior, 13,500. But where these numbers, this video really helps you out is to look backwards. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess, or as they say. 5,400 houses were available for sale last year. That was pretty much nothing. That's why sellers were charging whatever they wanted. They were doing minimal repairs, if any, and they were calling their shots in reference to when they would move out of their house, or in fact, you would move in. That's the difference. Now there's more inventory, more active listings on the market. So the market is more balanced, buyers to sellers. It's working out for everybody. Well, there's a couple of things we got to review, and we will. But now you know the difference between active listings and new listings. Moving forward, here we go. Average sales price. Oh my God, I almost choked on a cough drop. It happens, and the show must go on. Typically, I save this bit of information towards the end, but who am I kidding? With the age of technology, you can just fast forward the video to the part that you're interested in. So here we go. Last month, average sales price was right around $547,000. The month prior, $528,000, and last year, $581,000. What this tells us in the common tongue is if a seller were to list their property at that given period of time, hypothetically, that's what they would have sold their property for dollar-wise. It also tells buyers, had you bought a property at that point in time, it's what you would have paid. But notice from last year, we are down a bit. However, we're up from last month, which is a good sign showing us that homes, average sales price in the Valley of the Sun, are ebbing and flowing rather nicely. Nothing chaotic, no huge tsunamis, just ups and downs, which is 100% normal in a market that's healthy. The old sold to list price ratio. I'm not going to go a deep dive on this one because it's pretty much self-explanatory. Plus, last month, 97%, the month prior, 97%, and last year, over 100%. And really what that means is when a property goes for sale or is listed for sale, what are the percentages that it will sell? Well, you can see that we're at about 97% for the last 2 months, and last month You put that sign in your front yard, especially if it's a Mr. Rogers Homes Team Real Estate sign, we're going to sell it. It's going to go. Arrivederci house, time to move on. Upsize or downsize, your house is being sold. And that's what you wanted us to do. And that's what happened. The listing success rate. I really enjoy this statistic, well, as much as one could enjoy a fact about real estate, because it gives me a clear picture of what the odds are, probabilities, percentages of a house being sold once listed in the Arizona real estate market. Now, I'm an old timer, so I still use the 3 Ps, price, product, and promotion. No secrets here, but if you wanted to know more about the 3 Ps, there's a video on our channel that explains it. In any event, last month, 73%, the month prior, 69%. So the odds are now we're going to sell it a little faster than the month prior. However, last year we were right around 92%, which means more than likely when we listed your house last year, we were going to sell it. The main reason or the main difference between last year and now, inventory. I always tell you guys, and it's coming up next, so stay tuned for that, where a healthy inventory is. But when inventory starts depleting, the time it takes to sell the house actually goes down because it moves faster. And again, the flip side is true. When there's a lot of inventory or more houses available for buyers to take their time shopping for, the probability will go down and the time frame will go up. I hope that makes sense to you. It's really supply and demand. It holds true no matter what we're talking about. Cheeseburgers, pizza, chicken wings, I must be getting hungry, or real estate. As promised, let's talk about inventory. In my opinion, a healthy inventory in the Valley of the Sun is between 2 and 4 months. Then again, what do I know? Last month we slipped under, we were at 1.7. The month prior, we were at 2.5. You see how the numbers, the statistics, the facts in these market updates are starting to make sense? When inventory is low, houses fly off the market for a higher price. And when there's plenty of inventory, they sit longer and sellers have to adjust to compete with the competition. Last year, we were just over 2 weeks of inventory, well under the 2-month mark, which means prices were through the roof and there was very limited time for buyers to pull the proverbial trigger on the house that they want. And that's, again, supply and demand when it comes to inventory here in Arizona. As I mentioned in my introduction, towards the end of this video, I would share with you professional real estate advice, perhaps a hot tip. Being a man of my word, here it is. All of this information, although current and accurate, is based on averages. What I mean by that is averages are not specific. If you're thinking about making your move in or to the Valley of the Sun, we need to formulate a custom and winning game plan. Think about this. If you're ready to buy a home of your own, you may have it dialed in to a certain city or town. You may actually have it fine-tuned to a certain subdivision, but not all subdivisions are created equally. Some places are going to sell properties faster, some will take longer. Same thing when it comes to selling. We need to know who your competition is. So averages just aren't going to cut it. We need to have specifics. And that's the best advice I can give you if you're thinking about making that move. Dial it in. Get a game plan that fits your needs, because averages are not exacts. We need exacts, don't we? If you're considering buying and or selling real estate here in the Valley of the Sun, make sure you download our free guides below. Last but not least, then again, I have no idea what you consider least when it comes to Phoenix Metro real estate market facts. But I can tell you this is the last fact I'll be sharing with you on this video. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. It means the world to me. Days on market. Last month, 75. The month prior, 81. And last year, 29. What these numbers tell us is once a post, aka a for sale sign, goes up in your front yard, maybe your backyard, maybe both. When we advertise, we do it correctly. How many days should it take for your house to go under contract and become sold. When inventory goes up, typically so do days on market. And the opposite is true. When there's little inventory, days on market gets decreased. They fly off the shelf, as the saying goes. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you watch this one. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.